What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Thank you all so much for joining us here for our Into Solitude update preview stream. I am MostSoFetch.
I'm AKAAmandaKane.
Yes, thank you all for joining us. This is going to be a blast. We have a whole bunch of update notes. Like, these are the longest list of update notes that we've had so far, I believe. We've got Rutger, we have a whole bunch of skins, and a couple surprises at the end, too. So thank you all. Yes. This is going to be a great stream. So to start things off, I know this is what everyone's been waiting for. Boom! There he is! Ah, it's Rutger! Alright, here's his skills. I'll duck down a little bit for you guys so you can read his focus. We will show him off a little more later. Yeah. Alright, there. Alright, they've had plenty of time to read it now. Alright, so here he is in all his glory. Looking good. Old man Rutger.
He has the best voice.
Yes, he does.
From the teaser, I was listening to it and I was like, that is the perfect voice for,
I know,
for his whole aesthetic. Like, it's
so
perfect.
sick. Yeah. It's fantastic. Yeah, he's got like an old-timey kind of minor voice. Yeah, and it really fits him too. You can see he's got like the beard's kind of overgrown, and his eyebrows are all bushy and they cover his little eyes.
Got little beady eyes.
Yeah. Alright, Rutger, he's really cool. Okay, so as always, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the update notes. So let me go ahead and get set up for that right now. Boom. Here we are. Update notes. And we do have a lot of stuff to cover today. We have a ton of updates, a lot of hero balance changes too. So let's just get started. Here we go. All right. General updates. There we go. I can read that better now. Hooray. General updates. Audio added a sound effect that triggers when attempting to use a skill that is on cooldown. Cool. Progression and rewards. Now, we've definitely been reading Reddit, as you will tell. Crown boosts now provide 7 times the crowns from a match when you emerge victorious. So we absolutely agree that the crown boosts were not exactly worth their weight in rubies, and now the conversion rate is much higher. So there you go. 7 times the amount of crowns that you did previously. So there you go. Alright, Guardians General. Increase the minimum health of Guardian's final wound from 300 to 500 health. There you go. You can read a little bit about it there. Again, all these notes will be available tomorrow for the public. You can read them then. Thank you for joining us here, and if you miss anything, you can go back and watch the VOD. So here we go, jumping along.
Or you can print screen every single note as we go through it and save it for yourself.
Cyclops has fixed a bug where some of the walls were not being destroyed. I'm sure you've all seen that. We've been seeing a lot of pictures of that, so that should be fixed in this build. Also, we tease this a little bit. Drake's got a little buff to their siege attack. They are now launching 2 small siege attacks followed by the larger attack that leaves a burning or shocking area field. So currently in live, and this will change tomorrow, but the build right now, they will shoot 1 attack and it drops a big bomb down and it does a little bit of damage and it leaves a burning field or a shock field. Now they'll shoot 2 before that in like rapid succession. Boom, boom, and then the other one. Boom. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Drakes are getting a buff to their siege attack. Alright, here we go. Some map changes. Ghost Reef added a small access ramp to both pillars between D points and the Guardians. So this is that spot where like an HK will go and hop up onto the cactus and be able to siege the Guardian.
Right.
Yeah, it's obnoxious to have to run all the way around for that, and then he just kind of hops down in front, or he goes whichever way, or like any of the ranged heroes can just hop up on there. Now there's actually a ramp on the back side of that. So both sides have a ramp that you can jump up to get up to the cactus, or like the, I don't know, the technology or whatever. So yeah, on each side you can use that access ramp to get around to perch up. Yeah, it's cool. And Sanctum Falls, here we go. We have a few changes to the Cyclops Walls. During Clash, Sanctum B point would often get cheesed by ranged heroes standing on top of the wall, killing the enemy creature. And this has been adjusted, so it's now further towards C point, I believe, is the one that's on the far side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's C point. So the wall, you used to be able to just hop on top of it and siege right down, and now it's moved further up. So you cannot do that. They will have their deflect shield up. And also, to go along with that, the C point spot was awkward. When placed behind the Cyclops, it essentially achieves the same thing as the B point. So instead, it's being moved to a more strategic location where it blocks super jumps into the C point. So that is the wall that, like, the window that opens up into the entire area down onto, like, the rest of the battleground. Right. Yeah, so there's a wall right there. So it's a lot harder to siege in if you control that point, because you can't just super jump up there and, like, surprise them and then get in there and, yeah, just burst that thing down. But it's also a really cool thing for one of the little surprises we have at the end, and we'll get to that more later. But, yeah, this is a really interesting change. And also when somebody goes in there and they're trying to escape, they can't just like run off the side. So Cyclops is up on C are going to be like even better than they were before. It's awesome. Cyclops is great. Heroes, all right. Here's what everyone's been waiting for. General, heroes can no longer sprint while dazed. All right, there you go. All right, so we do have a lot to cover here. Let's get started. Beckett. We've seen your tier lists. I mean, we play this game too. Machine pistols reduce the base damage dealt using machine pistols from 34 to 30 damage per hit. So that's a pretty significant nerf to Beckett's machine pistols. She does have extremely high damage, especially with some of her upgrades and how fast she can like siege a guardian wound and she can just like lay into you. So this is going to nerf her damage with machine pistols. Yep, there you go. Beckett nerf. Griselma! Oh, fix the bug which causes the targeting indicator to get stuck on other heroes for her Q rift zone. Alright, sorry folks, that's all we got for Granny right now. HK, ooh, this is juicy. Yeah, this is some good stuff here. General, reduce the base health from 2100 to 2000 health. So HK is losing 100 HP, which is a fair amount, like 100 HP, especially when he's got his shield, you know. The 100 health is pretty good. Bullet Barrage, reduce the base damage dealt using Bullet Barrage from 38 to 28 damage per hit. And he fires really fast, too. He fires, especially if you take that upgrade that everybody takes, which is 15% increased fire rate. So he's losing 2 damage a hit on that, and that's going to drop it by a fair amount. Yeah, we're going to see, I mean, HK is still going to be a crazy siege monster. That's what he's about. But his damage isn't going to be so crazy far out there, and he's going to be a little bit easier to kill too. So this should put HK, hopefully, more in line with some of the other heroes. Here we go. Little Mozu. Fix the bug where Arcane Vortex would also block projectiles fired by allies. All right, okay. That's important. Yeah. You don't want HK's Vortex blocking allies' projectiles. All right. Oru. Yep, this is probably everything that you've expected from the Oru fixes. Judgment, fix a bug where reapplied in Judgment on the same target would not properly extend the duration of the burning. Fix a bug where chaining the Joker to Judgment would cause Judgment to play the first combo animation several times, reducing your rate of fire significantly. So there you go. Some major bug fixes and quality of life changes with this, because we know that's kind of obnoxious where he would just do the same animation over and over and it would really drop your DPS. Yeah, so it also feels much better when it's working properly. The Beast, fix a bug where the Beast would fail to fire a projectile after dodging or holding Q, which is the Joker. So that was a thing. I'm sure you've all seen that, where you would put the Joker down and then you would Beast immediately afterwards and nothing would come out. He'd do the animation, but no effects would come out. It wouldn't do any damage. Fixed. Bam. Fix the bug where Joker would fail to push or launch enemies consistently. Lots of bug fixes for little Oru here. And Death Dealer, fix a bug where Oru wouldn't properly drop to the ground when dazed during his Death Dealer attack. So he should, that's the counterplay to this, you should be able to CC him out of Death Dealer. So like, you know, Woo pulls, that basically hard counters him. But you can still be able to like daze him and if he's on the ground, and all sorts of CC should be able to drop him down after the initial hit reaction immunity in the beginning. And fix a bug where Death Dealer could be avoided with using the invulnerability frames from dodge and other skills. So boom, there you go. Oru. I mean, I think he's pretty good.
Yeah.
As it is, he just had a lot of these bugs and issues that kind of dropped him down a little bit. So yes, hopefully we see a lot more Oru play, and hopefully all those bugs will stay fixed. But if you find more bugs, definitely let us know. Hit up the forums, go to Reddit, whatever, we're always looking. Paco, fix a bug where the polymorph effect wouldn't interrupt skills that were being channeled. So I'm sure you've all seen this. Mozu's like using her beams, or Zenobia is using beams or whatever, and this now should interrupt that. So yes, you will not be getting beamed anymore. Vadasi healing, right, when you get Paco focused. So there you go.
Oh boy.
Trip. All right. All right. We got a lot here. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Trip buffs. So she's basically getting like 25% damage increase across the board. So, just kidding, just kidding. No, that's not happening. All right. General, reduce Trip's base sprint speed from high to medium. Ooh, okay. That's a very interesting change. Very interesting. Okay, moving along. Oh, reduce the base damage dealt using lightning strikes by about 10%. Split the... Okay, there's a lot of changes to Power Surge. Split the damage and speed buffs previously provided by Power Surge into separate upgrade tiers. So, Power Surge, by default will only provide the additional damage, and now there's a new upgrade on one of the paths that will provide the speed. So those are not in one upgrade anymore on Power Surge. It's just the damage, and then you can upgrade into the speed too if you want. Boom. Yes. So you have to invest a little bit more to get the speed portion of it. So still, Power Surge will encourage you to stay in the fight. Trip is kind of squishy. You know, if she gets jumped on, she's going to melt. That's just how Trip is. However, this adds a little bit more investment on her part, where she has to still use 2 points in order to get the speed boost, so she can't just go in and go out and keep that speed going, keep the damage boost going.
Right.
This should still, I mean, it's still very strong, right? Power Surge, there's no doubt that the damage on that is pretty crazy, and having the speed for that too, it's just you have to invest a little more to get that bonus, yeah. Oh, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Electric Slide. All right, improve the responsiveness of the kick when triggered. Okay, so that's cool. We got a little quality of life change. Remove the stun applied when successfully landing the kick. So I think it's just a push now, so it still moves you upwards, but it's not going to stun you. So if you're in the middle of a channel, then it's still going to go off, right? If you're like pew-pewing or something, it's not going to stun you. It just pushes you up. Replace Static Shield upgrade with Kicking into Gear. Yeah, so she doesn't have a deflect anymore. She has Kicking into Gear, which hitting raises your lightning strikes crit chance by 100%, and Heal Blade, the upgrade, no longer increases the critical chance of your lightning strikes anymore. So what Heal Blade does now is just guarantees that the kick is going to crit, and then you take the upgrade into Kicking into Gear to get the crit chance on your lightning strikes if you choose. So again, it's just making her invest a little bit more to get all that crazy burst and the crazy damage. There you go. And another change, another one, Flash Dance. The teleport now occurs immediately upon activation, then places Trip into stealth at the end of the teleport. So this is kind of crazy. I was playing around with it, and I haven't been able to test it with another person, but I'm pretty sure this is how it works. So it'll teleport you first, and then you do the animation to go into stealth. So I think people can see where you teleport. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah.
So when you're taking a flash step, then you can still teleport, and you still have the verticality from it. It's just you won't go into stealth first and then be able to teleport away. You teleport, and people can see you, and then you go into stealth.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a little bit more counterplay to that. It's not like she just vanishes and she's gone for good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, folks. We got a lot of Trip changes there. So yeah, definitely play around with her. Let us know what you think now. But yeah, she's That's a lot. That's a lot for Trip. Yeah, she's changed considerably. All right. Moving on. Uncle Sven. All right. Well, Polymorph Effect should interrupt. We removed the daze from that in the last update, and unfortunately had an unintended side effect where, like the channels issue that was happening with the Poco Focus, where people were still able to continue casting if they got hit by Chaos Quaff. Now that should not be the case anymore. It should interrupt. So if they're channeling something and you hit them with the polymorph, then yeah, they should stop channeling. So there you go. It's kind of a quality of life, kind of a bug fix, but definitely something cool there. All right, Woo. So something that's not listed here, and I will hopefully be able to show that later, is that Woo has some new effects too. It's really cool. Yeah, it's super fancy.
Ooh.
So yeah, Woo got a little bit of a buff to his effects in this build. Awesome looking stuff. All right. Bug fix. Fixed an uncommon desync. Yay! All right, desync fix. Yay! And splash kick. Fix the bug. Hey, there you go. All right, so this was happening occasionally where the cooldown would get set to 9 seconds instead of 5 as intended. There you are. Zenobia. It's just a bug fix. Oh, wait. You guys can't see that. Oh, rest in peace. Oh, well, I can't scroll down any further.
Oh.
I can't scroll down any further on this. Okay, well, anyway, for Zenobia, Sorrow's Wake, fix a bug where Sorrow's Wake would occasionally fail to knock up and weaken nearby enemies. So, or Sorrow's Wave, excuse me, the upgrade on Sorrow's Wake. So there you go, that's a bug fix. And also Zandora, you guys can't see this, unfortunately. Zandora's base health has been increased by 150. So she's going from 2100 HP to 2250. So she is getting a buff to her HP. And she also does have high armor, too. So she has the 25 armor spot. So Zandora is getting a buff to her health. There you go. Your girl Zandora. Yeah, I see some Zandora woots in chat. Yeah, so she is going to be a little bit more tanky. We're giving some of HK's health to her and a little bit extra. There you go. There's the update notes. There's still more up at the top. I can't share those with you guys just yet, but we'll cover those in a moment.
Those are the surprise notes.
Yeah, those are the surprise notes, exactly. All right, so while we get switched over here in just a moment, I'm going to show off some of the Rutger skills. I know this is what everybody wants to see now. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
I spaced a little bit. Yeah, it's early. Okay. And yes, we will show off all of his skins, and we have a bunch of other skins too. We're going to get to that after we show off Rutger. So I'm just going to hop into the training arena with him. Practice arena here. And boom, there it is. Fantastic. Here he is, it's Rutger! Yo, look at him! Oh, Rutger's so cool. Alright, let me know how the audio is on this. I haven't adjusted it yet. I think it's probably sounding okay, but just let me know if anything's too high or too low, and we can get that adjusted real fast. Alright, so Rutger Skills, as we showed earlier, I'll just go down the list and we can check out some of the upgrades here. Oh, also there's a little bit of a new upgrade menu, and it looks a little different, like right about here. And you can see when you have a new upgrade skill, it pops up like right here behind me too. So it's really cool. Yeah, it's a lot easier to see when you've got when you've leveled up and you've got an upgrade. And you can see the level 10 Clash talent is flashing too. It's really prominent. So alright, here we go. Digging Claws. Rapid melee attack. If your shield is up, you regain shield per hit. So actually that's where we should start. So you can see on Rutger's health bar right here, there's a light part of it, and that is his shield. So his base health is, I think he has the lowest health in the game at 1400 HP. But he has like an 1000 HP shield, which is pretty legit. So shields in Gigantic will absorb 85% of damage that goes directly into the shield, and the other part of it goes into your health pool. So the shield will regenerate when out of combat too. It's a really cool mechanic that we've got for Rutger here. You can tell when his shield is active by the glow on his arms here. So when he loses his shield, the glow will disappear. So you can tell if you're the enemy, or I guess when you're an ally, if his shield is on or if it's gone. So there it is, yes.
Everyone is saying dodge, dodge, dodge.
Oh, you want to see the... All right. We'll see the dodge. There you go. Yep. I know. They love this. And here, I'll show his dodge attack too. He's got a really cool dodge attack. Whoop. Like that. Yep. All right, it's awesome. And then here's his air dodge. Yeah, he goes into a little ball. I know, love it. He's so satisfying to play. Like, his animations just make him super satisfying to play. All right, so here's his 4-hit combo. Boom. Let you guys hear that. Yeah, all right, it's awesome. That's fresh, indeed. Okay, so, all right. Back on track here, yes. So Digging Claws, if your shield is active, and you can see the shield there, and enemies and allies can see the shield on your health bar too, it is the light color, so you can see that there. If your shield is active, you will regen shield. So once his shield is gone, like, he's squish. He just burns. Like, if his shield is gone, he's basically dead. So it's important that you keep your shield rolling, and you can run away, and like a bloomer will heal you, and it'll heal your health pool, and then once your health pool is full, then you'll start regenning shield. And the shield, like, health regens like rapidly, but the shield regens in like fat ticks. So yeah, it takes about 3 or 4 ticks to get the 1000 shield back up again. So yeah, it's really cool. All right, back to it. Here we go. All right, so he also has Clawing for Shield, which grants you more shield per hit, and then you can also give your allies and yourself armor, or you can give yourself movement speed, but that's only on hit when you have shield. Really good. Oh, Rutger is also a high armor hero, so he does have the 25 armor base. Yeah, so you can see his little arms there. He is armored. Womp womp. All right, digging deeper. So he has an upgrade. Don't laugh at that. All right, he has an upgrade that gives you passive armor penetration. There you go. Pretty sick. And he has dodging is critical, which your dodge attacks crit and rage your crit chance to 100%, and laceration, which gives your jump attack back hits a bleed. So really cool. If somebody's running away, then you can get him. You can knock him down pretty quick. All right, Tremors. You hold right mouse button or whatever key you have it bound to. Pound the ground in front of you 3 times. First 2 hits slow enemies by 20%. A final hit pushes. So here, let's check this thing out. It's really cool. So you do have to hold this. It does root you, but you can rotate the camera freely. So 1, 2, and then 3. Boom. Look at that. Yeah, that's really sick. You get the spikes at the end. So the first 2 will snare, and the last one will push. Here, we'll do it again once it comes off a cooldown here, so you guys can check that out. One more time. I'll move the camera again so you can see. 2 and 3. Boom. Sick. Awesome. Looking great. So yes, you can go into shaky ground, and the left path is for the first 2 hits, the right path is for the spike. So the left path, shaky ground, first 2 hits inflict major slow. You can go into after effects, which causes a weakness, or you can cause it to regenerate shield. And the right path, spike damage, deals 200 damage burst. This does so much damage. It's insane. Rutger has some really interesting damage options. Like, he can burst people down pretty quick. And you can also apply broken armor to that, or you can push and gain additional focus with that. It's really sick. All right. Boro. This is one of my favorite skills. It's so much fun. Dive into the ground, becoming invulnerable and restoring shield. So this is not like Digging Claws, where you regain shield per hit. This actually restores your shield. So if you have 0 shield and you use Boro, then you will have shield after that. So then you can go into your other skills that require shield to proc, like the armor or whatever. Yes, so you can use Boro to just instantly give yourself shield. Really cool. So I will show you this right now. You can tap it again to pop out early. You go under the ground, becoming invulnerable, and then after it expires, you'll pop up. Or you can hit it again, and you'll pop up right after you press it. So here, we'll check out some of these upgrades. Protective Plating restores an additional 100 shield a second. So Boro, by default, restores 150 shield when you use it. So when you tap it, you go under, and you can just do whatever you want from there. You know, you can dodge out of it, you can cancel it, whatever. You've already gained your 150 shield. Protective Plating gives you an additional 100 shields a second, so that encourages you to stay burrowed to gain the additional shield. That's where we get like Salt of the Earth, the left path over here, which gives you stamina, or burrowed time, which gives you an extra second, which also gives you an extra 100 shield. So here, I'll show this again. Really cool, and you can cancel it to pop out. Sweet. And the right path, Seismic Activity, this is the sweetest thing. This is so much fun. It gives him an insane amount of mobility. Seismic Activity. So if you QQ, you burrow to the targeted location and attack in a radius, which pushes enemies, so you can cliff with Rutger. You can absolutely 100% cliff with Rutger. You can push people with this. The area is very large, so I'm going to take this because this kind of changes the way the skill functions. So we can see here that you get this little indicator and you can teleport over. And you can see it launches it much higher too. Awesome. So here, let's go over some of these, and I'll show you some of the fun things that we can do with this. So you can also inflict a major slow, or you can go with Eruption, which launches you higher, and it pushes enemies further. So yeah. I want to see these cliff gaming montages with Rutger, with Seismic Activity. It's so sick. So here, yep, see, and you can change the targeter, boop, pop up over there. Yep, and you still gain the shield from this, too. You don't actually lose anything. You still gain the base shield from Boro. It's really sick. Rutger's awesome. Oh yeah, we'll show this area off after I'm done talking about Rutger, after my little rant. All right. So his final base skill is Rock Barrier. Unfortunately, we are on a test build right now, so it's a little bit bugged. It will not be bugged, hopefully, in the live build. This is a test build, so it's a little bit bugged. Rock Barrier creates a stone wall that blocks enemies and projectiles. For 2 seconds, you can tap again to destroy the wall. So again, this does have animations. They are not in this build, unfortunately, and then it just disappears. It'll go up, it'll come down, it'll explode and stuff. Unfortunately, the animations did not make it into this build, and it does not go on cooldown right now. But this should all work in the live version. But check it out. You build a wall, and you cannot pass through it. Yep. Projectiles, allies, you cannot go through it. Enemies cannot go through this wall. So I guess it's kind of good that it's bugged, because I can do it a whole bunch. Yeah, it's got like a 16-second cooldown, so it is a fairly long cooldown. And you can tap it again. If I do this, then it's there. See, you can pull it down, so if you block in an ally or something, then you can let them back through it if you accidentally put it up in front of somebody, or like you're blocking a wound or something when your team is trying to shoot it. Yeah, so there, see, it goes on cooldown here. Yeah, it's awesome. So this, you can put up the wall and you can attack through it. See, like that. Yeah, your skills will go through the wall. So Tremors is not a projectile, so it'll go through it. Yeah, so you can attack people on the other side of the wall. It's really fun. You got a lot of really interesting combo stuff with this skill, and like you can jump on top of it too. Oh, well, I whiffed that pretty hard. Alright, there, see. Yeah. So it does have collision. You can get on top of this, and you can use it to boost yourself onto platforms. Another thing with this is if you aim it directly down, and you're just walking, then you get through it. So if you're out of stamina, and you think that somebody's chasing you, then you can just aim it straight down. Oh, I don't want to be going up the ramp there. That's probably going to mess it up. Yeah, like that, see? So you can just walk straight through it. Really cool stuff. And you can also, here, I'm not that great at this, but you can also like, oh, well, all right. Well, anyway, you can just, because it starts underground and it raises up, you can jump on top of it and have it raise you up. So you can be on even ground and jump on top of it and it'll lift you up. And you can do that for your allies too. It does have full collision. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
One more time, do allies' skills go through the wall as well?
All projectiles are blocked by this. All projectiles.
Okay.
Yeah, so anything that isn't a projectile, like Tremors is not a projectile, that will go through the wall because Tremors is not a projectile. So like if there's an area effect, then it's probably going to go through it because it's like a volume, and so it's a circle, so you can put the wall down on one side and the volume will affect both sides of it.
Right.
Yeah. So here, let's see if I can... Nope, I'm awful. All right, anyway. Back to the skills. Rock Solid increases the duration by 1 second. Rock of Ages, you can increase it by another 0.5 seconds, so it's base 2 seconds, right? So you can get it up to 3.5 seconds, which is a significant amount of time to wall somebody in, or to block a wound with it, right? And Garrison Wall gives armor to nearby allies. So then we have Teardown. So when it expires, or when it's destroyed, the wall explodes, dealing damage. So I'm going to take this one, and we'll see if this works in this build. It's really cool. You get an effect for it, too. And when you destroy it, boom. Yeah, see there, that definitely works. You see the explosion area, and you get the radius from that. And that does damage. This does 250 damage. It's insane. 250 damage just on this. Like, you block somebody in, and you time it, and then boom, you can explode it. This also can go into Daze, or it can go into a Crack Armor. Yeah, Rutger has a lot of pretty crazy damage options. It's a lot of fun. So you can go into defense if you want. You can easily tank for your team. You have a lot of utility from this. Or you can go into damage if you want. And I think we're going to see a lot of damage Rutgers. Yeah, because it's just too much fun. Before we get into the focus here, we're going to go with this talent. You can go Mountain Range. Tremors has extended range, and it gives you a basic attack damage when you hit during Clash. Boro grants armor after emerging, and you gain additional armor for how many allies or enemies are near you when you emerge. And then Rock Barrier reduces the cooldown by up to 4 seconds in Clash. So there you go. And his focus. All right. Rock and Roll. Charge up and roll forward, launching enemies away and dealing damage. So you can see it does 300, 450, or 600 damage, depending on how much focus you have. And it grants you 40 armor and disruption immunity. So this thing is pretty loaded, but it's really good. You can use it as an escape. You can use it as an engage. You can use it to cliff people. Yes, and here are some of his passives. He has Hardy, Battle Ready, Bloody Minded, and then here are the ones specific to him. Ready to Rock, which gives you 10% damage when you're shielded, and then he has Lifeline. Rutger has Lifeline. And he has a Focus Buffer, which gives you extra focus. So real fast. We're going to show our faces again really quick here. And I'm going to show you guys Rutger's focus. Here we go. All right. Y'all ready for this? Okay, sorry. All right. I guess this is probably a good spot to do this. So, yes. Rutger's focus. Here we go. You can see the area on this. And we're going to press it again. And he gathers Earth. Boo! Yes. So he gathers the Earth, and then he just, like, rockets himself forward. Oh, whoops. I summoned a Drake on accident. But there you go. Ah, you get to see the new Drake attack. Okay. Well, all right. That's convenient. All right. I summoned the Drake, and there you go. You get to see that, and he's going to be harassing me for the rest of this time. But yes, I'll do that one more time. Let me switch over real quick here. I don't want you guys to see my hacks. Me cheating the game here. All right. And you'll see it again. Here, actually, I can just fight this Drake. Boom. All right, and you can see the damage go through, and it knocks him back and all sorts of cool stuff. Yes. Rutger's focus, really fun, does a pretty significant amount of damage. All right, and here's the Drake attack again. He's going to try to level me. Yep. So this is a good time to mention the out of combat indicator here, as you can see it right there. So this is in the game currently, but now in this update, we're adding the timer for it. So if you didn't know, this little sword's right here to light up when you are in combat. And here, actually, I don't believe this is in the update notes either, but I'm showing it off right now.
I don't think so.
Yeah, cool. So I'm showing off right now. Yeah, sorry, the update notes, we're a little bit behind on those, but we'll get those out tomorrow. You can see the timer going down, so now you know exactly when you will be out of combat. So the black bar indicates the timer, and then once it's not lit up and flashing anymore, then you are out of combat. So yes, you can estimate exactly when you will be out of combat. So here, actually, let me get hit by this one more time while we're showing this. So you can see right about here, right in the middle. Oh, I can't reach that far. But yeah, you can see the cross swords and the timer going down. Boom, out of combat. Excellent. There's his rock wall again. Boom, detonate. All right, cool. All right, well, that's just about it for Rutger. So now we'll get on to some of the other cool things here. The practice arena has been updated. As you can see here, there's a bunch of little Motigas in the back. And there should be a Motiga for each debuff or like status effect in the game. This is really cool. So you can see, you can walk up here, weakness. This guy is going to blast me with the weakness. You can see the effect. You can see it pop up on me, and you get a little bit of a description about what it does here. So this area is quite large, and you can fight all these little Motigas. They'll respawn if you want to kill them, I think. Maybe they have infinite health. Oh yeah, they'll respawn. And you can see there's the cripple, and it gives you a little bit of information about it. We do have all this stuff on our art guides page, but now you can just hop right into the practice arena and you can test things on your own. Like this little dude will blast me with the bleed. There you go, you can see the blood dripping down and I'm taking damage. There's burn, freeze, shock, poison in the corner here. There's a curse guy right here. Alright, there's daze, interrupt, cracked armor. There's a slow, stun. And then, of course, right next to the ledge, we have push and launch. So you can launch yourself all day. Boom. Yeah. Alright. Sweet. Alright. So I think that just about does it for Rutger. We've got some other cool stuff to show. I think I can just show off the skins now.
Really quickly,
yes.
Someone wanted to see what the difference is, like what it looks like with his shield effects down. So like, what
yes.
it looks like
okay.
for folks.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem. So here, we'll just get blasted by this Drake a little bit. So you can see how the shield is going down pretty quick here. Here, you should drop the shield right. Okay. Unfortunately, this build is bugged. Sorry. Okay, let me see if I can fake it here real quick. Alright, he'll regen in a moment. I'm going to switch back to our faces real quick while I do my hacks. Okay. Yes, that is a very good thing to bring up. Yeah, I definitely want to show that off here. Did that work? Ah, it worked. Okay, cool. Here, I'm going to switch over. Alright, so you can see here, his arms are not lit anymore. And it's just like, I don't know, you can still kind of see the gems inside. And then here, watch. You can see his health regenning, and you'll see the shield and ticks. And then you'll see that it glow. And it makes like a very audible sound for it. So it's like very clear when this is happening. And you'll see it pop back up too. Yeah, no longer lit, and now he's lit. Rutger's lit. There you go. And you can see like the glow in his little gems there. So yeah, cool. Alright. That's Rutger. But before we get away from Rutger, I know you want to see Eternal Light, so we're going to show this off. And we'll get to all these in just a minute. So here's his Eternal Master and his Eternal Light weapon. I know, this is always fun to show. Let's see. Okay, the effects are in this build. Sweet. That's what his basic attack looks like. So, Rutger, his weapons... His weapon is basically just the glow in his arm and the gem. So when you're changing his weapons, you still use his base outfit, but it's going to change the color of the gem and the glow in his arms. However, it also will change his wall. Boom. Yeah, there's the wall. And it also changes the spikes, too. So maybe you guys can see that a little bit. Yeah, see?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Yeah. So using his different skins will change both of those. So that's what you get by changing the weapon, is it'll change the wall. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Looking good. Alright.
Everyone get to work. Start getting that skin.
Yeah. Alright, and before we get to all of the skins, while we're on that topic, we're going to go ahead and show off Rutger's premium skin here that is going to release with him. This is the Mountain Monk skin. This is Into Solitude update. Monk-themed skins. Here we are. Here's Rutger. He's got a great beard. He's all furry. He's got some little lightning effects in his hands there. And so, again, anytime you switch your weapons, you'll get the weapon effects that come with it. So if you like the weapon, if you like the wall here, boom, look at that. Ooh. There you go, yeah. This is his monk wall. So if you just like the wall, you don't like the skin, then you can just use like the weapon and on any skin that you want. Or vice versa, if you just like the skin and you don't like the wall, then you can switch it. Yeah, so it's kind of like Sanctum Falls themed kind of look there. Yep, it's pretty cool. And then we'll show this off too. Let's see if you guys can catch it real quick. Alright, kind of. There's like an effect to it. But yeah, it's basically the same style. It's like some overgrown pillars with some little gems in them. It's pretty cool. Here, I'll do it one more time. Maybe we can get a better look at it if I turn the camera the other way. Alright, kind of. Alright. Well, yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see. Alright. Oh, wait, I forgot to show off Woo. That's okay. Alright, we're going to show off Woo real quick. Alright, go back to our faces. There we go. I'm back here. Alright. So yes, Woo did get some FX updates. I get to show those off right now.
That's a good question.
Oh,
actually,
yes.
Let me give you that one too.
Sure.
Is there an easy way to distinguish enemy wall versus ally wall?
Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, I actually haven't played with it. So yeah, interesting. That's a really good question. Yeah, that's a great question. You know, if that becomes an issue, and that's not the case, then definitely, you know, we're completely open to your feedback. And if that is a problem, then we can do something about that for sure. But yeah, I'm not 100% on that, actually. I haven't had too much time with this version of Rutger. Okay, Woo effects. Here we go. So Woo has had some effects that were not too prominent before, but now you can easily tell that he has brand new water effects on his basic attack there. Check that out. Looking good. It actually looks like water instead of just a blue streak. Yeah, that's pretty sick. And also, I'm going to do some more hacks so I can show this off a little better. Okay. Alright. So, Crashing Waves, the way that this skill works is there's 2 attacks, and it even says this in the tooltip. The first attack interrupts attackers, the second deals damage and disrupts foes. So, the way that this skill works is he pushes out a wave in front of him that interrupts, and then he does the spin. And that's the way it is live. So there is a wave that goes out in front of him. It's just not that prominent, but now it is. And you can check out the wave right here. Look at that thing. Yeah, check that thing out. Boom. Look at that. The whole thing has new effects to it. Yeah, it's looking really cool. So you can easily tell where the wave is now. It has like the whitewash on the front, so it's a lot easier to tell the distance of it, how far it's going, and who you've hit with it. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Cool. All right, that's Woo's effects. Yep, boom. Yep, that's kind of what he's got. And there you go. He's got some more like just water effects all around that just look a little better. Cool. Okay. Let's check. Oh, what's this guy? Ah, that's nothing. Okay, let's check out some of these skins. We're gonna check out all the Rutger skins right now. All right, so yep, here's his base skin, and then he has his color variants, Rose Quartz, looking good. I like this one a lot. It's super cute. And then he has Granite. This one has a really fun specular on it. I like the blue. And yeah, all of these, you know, you can choose the weapon or the default skin or like the base outfit skin. There you go. So you can mix and match them. I like this one a lot. It's really cool. It's got like some nice shine all over it.
I like that one a lot. That one's really cool.
Yeah. His Eternal Master, we showed that off a little bit. Mountain Monk, showed that off too. Oh, a bundle.
Ooh, what's
What's
that?
that? That's nothing. That's nothing. All right. So yeah, here's his Mountain Monk skin, looking cool. And again, you can just purchase the skin for the weapon if you want to use the weapons on any of the other ones, or you can use the base weapons from those if you just like the skin instead. All right, Kaleidoscopic Aesthetic. Oh, this one's crazy. So many colors.
That one is really cool.
Yeah. It's bright and vibrant. It's kind of contrasty to the rest of his skins. And then Sage of Sagebrush, which is like a lot more of a muted colors, right? It's got like that gray to it, and then some yellow. Looking pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Looking good, yep. I'm not 100% on these prices. Last I checked, these were accurate, but I'm not 100% on those. So don't just take that with a little bit of a grain of salt there. Moving on, I have my list here. Let me pull this up real fast. Okay. You guys can see okay? Yep. Excellent. Okay. So this all should be available tomorrow. Yep. Rutger, right. The update, Rutger skins, that all that cool stuff, all the changes, this will all be available tomorrow. So coming Tuesday, 9/19, we have... Oh, what's this?
Something for Woo.
Oh, check this skin out. All right. So this skin, Woo's 3 skins, will be available on Tuesday, 9/19. Here's his Wave Hello skin. Looking baller. Check this thing out. There's some real... Okay, I'm just going to hop forward here. But there's some really cool effects on these weapons. You can see the water kind of like condensing in. Oh man, I love this. Really cool. So yeah, here's Wave Hello. This is kind of the base color for it, but you can purchase whichever one you want. He's got some nice little rig there on his ponytail. It's like flapping around. Yeah, it's really fun to play with. Orangey Glad to Meet Me. This one's cool too. I think this one's my favorite. I just like green and orange. Yeah. And then there's the Clouded Mind, which is this one. Yeah. I like the colors on this one a lot too. Looking sweet. All right. And that will be available on 9/19. Next up, on 9/26. Oh, what's this? Yo, check this thing out. Floral Festivities, Sven skin on 9/26. This is one of the most premium skins in the game. Look at this.
It's like the best skin.
Yeah, look at the models on this. Yeah. The effect. Oh, I forgot to show the effects on this one. That's okay. We'll go back in. We'll go back in. Yeah. We'll show the effects on this. But yeah, look at this. There's like some little effects to like the jars here. And there's like new particles coming out of his little hookah there.
Like the flower petals fall off of the flowers.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Oh, yeah, this skin is premium. Look at this dude. It's got some fun little lore to it too. Yeah. All right, and of course it's got color variants, plum tuckered out. It's got a dark color variant there. This is what you prefer with the white hair. I like that. Oh wait, does this one have white hair too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was blonde. Yeah, it's white. All right, cool. But yeah, the blue flowers in the back. I like that a lot. The purple, the dark tones, and then lotus robes. This one's my favorite. I like the bright colors. Yeah, this one's super cool. There it is, Sven. So this skin should be available on 9/26. And as usual, we're trying to release 4 skins, so 1 for the hero that's releasing, and then 3 other premium skins for other heroes. So finally, coming out on 10/3, we have a whole new set of skins for Charnock. We've got, okay, the prices on these are definitely not right. But you can see here, boom. All right, here it is. Trials of Fire, 10/3. Check this skin out. So good. Yes, these are all monk-themed skins. Look at this thing. This is too hot. I love it. Like, look at the hair. I'm like, oh, it's just so sick. Yes, and then as I clicked on earlier, this Disciple of Flame. Again, these I'm not entirely sure on the prices here, so what we're seeing here is probably not accurate. There's the purple version here, and then there's the Pyre Ceremony. Yeah, the yellow and white one. This one's pretty sweet. So a little bit of a plug here. Guardian Arena is picking back up this weekend, and all participants, if you meet the requirements, of course, have a chance to win this skin and unlock it early. This skin will not be available to the public until 10/3. If you play in Guardian Arena, you have a chance, you and your team have a chance to unlock this skin for free early. So you get it before everyone else. I would definitely encourage all of you, I think there's a Reddit post that's stickied right now. Head over to gigantic.reddit.com, check that out, sign up with your teams, just get a random group of 4 other people out there together, and you and your teammates have a chance to win this skin. Really cool stuff. That is 100% community run. Motiga and Perfect World are providing the tools to help them get this off the ground. Like, we're going to be streaming it on our official channel right here on twitch.tv/GoGigantic, and we're providing incentives. Like, there's a bunch of rewards that you can win. Definitely check it out. Guardian Arena happening this weekend. And you have a chance to win this skin and unlock it early before the rest of the world gets it. Boom. Pyre Ceremony. All right. So we've got a few more things to show off here. Let me switch real quick while I do my hacks. There we go. I want to show off the Sven skin because it is a premium skin. This has some really fun effects to it. Okay. There we are. And he's got a lot of skins. Oh boy. Here we go. Floor Festivities. There it is. Sweet. Okay. Oh, let me do some more hacks real quick, just so I can show this off a little better. There we go. All right, sweet. So, yep, as with all the Sven skins, it will change the flask. It should change the flask that he throws out. But you can see there's like some, like the petals are just kind of exploding out of his back when he's doing that. I love that. It's really cool. I'll throw it up in the air. Maybe you can see a little better. Yes. And then also, it's got a little bit of a different explosion effect there. You can see it's got like a kind of thing on it. But yeah, all of his other skills should have special effects too. So here we're going to use, there you go. So it doesn't show like the skull anymore. It's got like a little bit of like some bubbles, I guess. There we go. Yeah. It's so cool. All right. And his super jump, it's got bubbles. Look at this. It explodes in like little bubbles. Oh. Yes. Oh, the trail on that. Look at that thing. Look at the trail on that. Oh, it's so cool. Yes. And then his healing, too. It explodes with little flowers.
Aww.
Yeah. Darn hippie. Look at this guy. But yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, oh, this is the best. Yeah. And again, this is just tied to the weapons. So if you would prefer to just use the weapons from this skin and a different like base skin, then you can go ahead and do that too. And you will get the weapon effects from this. Yep. Looking good. Looking good. Well, that one has a little trail effect too. The little flowers. Explodes in the flowers. Yep. Well, that one too. Oh, sweet. It's got like the incense coming out of there. Or whatever he puts in that thing. Awesome. Alright.
Does it change his ult?
Oh. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's still snails. Yeah, I tried it a little while ago. It's still snails. Yeah. Oh, Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, what's this? Oh!
And it's got
what's
another
this?
thing in there too.
Oh!
There's...
Yo, whoa, what is this? Wait a minute. Alright, yeah! Announcing a new bundle. Check this thing out. So, this bundle will be available tomorrow. It should be available tomorrow with the update release. This is the Aesthetic bundle. It comes with Woo skin, Rutger skin, Charnock skin, Sven skin, and the Stone Cerberus. Oh, Stone Cerberus! Look at this guy. Yes, Stone Cerberus is making his triumphant return. So you can get all of these skins, unlock them early by purchasing the bundle. So it doesn't come with the hero like we did before, but it does come with these skins. It comes with the base skin for all of this. And I'm pretty sure this price is locked in too. So it should be 1,500 rubies for all of this. Like, you get the Stone Cerberus early. We'll talk a little bit more about the Stone Cerberus. And like, none of these 3 skins are releasing this week, but by purchasing this, you will get all 3 of these skins immediately. And it does, unfortunately, there's no image for Rutger, but you do get the Rutger Mountain Monk skin too. You get the base colors for all 3 of these skins. All 4 of them. All 4 of these skins, and you get the Stone Cerberus. So I think that's a good time to segue into
Stone Cerberus.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. So, oh, wait. 3. Okay. Stone Cerberus, check this out. I love the Stone Cerberus. So Stone Cerberus, we're going to have videos for the Stone Cerberus when he releases. Stone Cerberus is going to releasing next week, I'm pretty sure. Let me just check. Yes, 9/19's Stone Cerberus will be releasing, available for purchase for everyone if you don't pick up the bundle. Here he is. Boom, Stone Cerberus. So he does have the highest HP of any of our creatures, I believe. I'm pretty sure that is the highest health. He is super buff too. If you played him before in the beta phases, like, he's stronger now than he was before. He's got extra abilities. So he does still do the launch. He's got a knockup. The little baby also has, or it's a push. The baby also has a push, so the baby Cerberus will push if you take just the baby. He has 3 focus, but he is worth it. Jaden used to say that he's like a teammate because he's so buff and he just does insane amounts of disruption. He does have the Howl with the Day still. He does not shoot fireballs, but he does get right up into your face and he just noms on you, and it does so much damage. And he's going to be launching you, he's going to be pushing, just all over the place, super high HP. Yeah, this guy, and he still, of course, has the reveal area. So yeah, Stone Cerb, super buff, super tanky creature. I love this guy. Great to put into any spot on the map. Like, he can fight for you. He's insane. He's insane. There we go. Stone Cerberus. We'll have videos for him when he releases, and that will be available next Tuesday, 9/19. All right. Last thing. Oh, what's this? Oh, check this out. Riftborn Cyclops. Riftborn Cyclops. So we got 2 creatures. We have 2 creatures coming with this update. Riftborn Cyclops. Riftborn Cyclops will be releasing in 2 weeks. So it'll be Tuesday, 9/6, along with the Sven skin. So this week we have the update with Rutger and his skin and all the balance changes. Next week we have the Woo skin with the Stone Cerberus. The week after that we've got the Sven skin with the the Riftborn Cyclops. And then the week after that we have the Charnock skin. Check this guy out. This guy is very unique and it's tons of fun. The wall. Yep, that's what it is. The wall. Allies can shoot through the wall. So the wall is very unique in that it's semi-transparent on the inside,
right?
And so it still has a border around it, like a rocky border, and you can still pass through it. Like, if an ally goes up to it, then it'll drop down and it'll go back up, you know, when nobody's around it. However, because the inside is transparent, allies can shoot through it, and it's easy to tell if it's a friendly or an enemy wall because it'll change colors too.
Okay.
So it's like, I think it's yellow if it's a friendly, and it's purple if it's enemy.
Okay.
Yeah, so we will have a video out for this guy too. Some really fun stuff that they can do, and they also have special moves. It's a Cyclops snare ability. So of course he's from the Rift. He's gonna like get some magic and he's gonna blast you and he roots you in place. And then he does this massive belly flop where he just launches himself up into the air and he drops down on you. So it's really fun because you're rooted and then he's coming at you, so you can dodge out of the way or you can move, or you know, it sets you up so that he's kind of just like standing there. He does have low HP compared to the other Cyclopses too, like 65, 66, he only has 62. So his HP is a little lower and he has 3 focus, but the benefit that you get from this is pretty insane. And this is a 3 focus creature, so I don't know, it's like, it's not 100% necessary. The baby creature does not allow you to shoot through the wall. And the wall sounds like it's going to be insane. There are a few spots where I think it's probably pretty good, but I don't know if it's going to be that much better than not having a wall, because as an ally, if you run up to the wall and you're standing right in front of it, it's going to drop down. So you have to be a good distance away from it to be able to shoot through it. All right, what time is it? It's not even noon yet. All right, cool. So we've been going... Yes.
A lot of people are wondering, and I looked at him and saw this too. Where is his mouth?
Oh, he doesn't have a mouth. Yeah, he doesn't have a mouth. The babies don't have mouths either.
Yeah, so like the two other adults grew mouths, but that one...
Yeah, I guess the baby doesn't have a mouth and they grow mouth. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's magic, okay? It's magic. There you go. That's the explanation we need.
That's what makes it magic about it.
He just consumes food or whatever, or essence or something.
He feeds through energy.
Oh, yeah, exactly. There you go. All right. So I think that's about it. Unfortunately, since we're on a build that's a little bit bugged, we won't be having a playtest today. But we do have a little bit of time before noon, so maybe I can, I don't know, would it be fun to show off the Riftborn Cyclops?
Yeah.
I can just hop into a map and I can spawn a bunch of them, and hopefully, and then we'll be able to show off like where some of the walls are placed, and I can show a little bit on him.
Do it.
Would that be fun? I think I covered everything else. Let's see. Yeah, we got the bundle here, pretty sweet bundle. We got all the skins. We showed off all of Rutger. Here, I'll show him off one more time. Here's his skills. And, yep, here's the Mountain Monk skin. Looking great. And yeah, you do get this with the bundle. Okay, yeah, I think let's see if we can show off some of the Riftborn Cyclops walls. I'm going to go back to our faces here real quick. Alright. Oh boy. Monday morning, please. What am I trying to think of? Okay. Okay, alright, we got it. It's okay, we got it. Alright. Okay. Gonna hop into a map real quick, and we're gonna see if we can do this really fast. Hopefully everything's set up on my end, and it looks like it is. Excellent. Okay. Is that gonna work? Excellent. Alright. Click, 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 click. Sorry, folks, just a moment. I'm hacking the game real fast. Okay. That should do it. I think, hopefully that did it. Okay. Switch it back over. Here he is. Boom. Riftborn Cyclops. Oh, man. I should have picked a hero that actually can shoot projectiles. Oh, well. All right. Here it is. All right. That's okay. This will be fine. This will be a nice little showing anyway. So here he is. Riftborn Cyclops. Okay, the wall's green when it's a friendly wall. But see, again, if you get close to it, then it drops down. I'm pretty sure it's purple when it's an enemy. Yeah. And so you can see through it. Allies will be able to fire projectiles through this. Yeah, it does have some rocks around the bottom. And so there's a few spots where that it kind of sucks. Like, right here is one of the spots that I think it's the strongest, to be honest, because you can see the enemy Guardian from here. So if you're like an Amani, and you have your Cyclops summoned up on B here, and you're like pressuring a wound, you won't be able to do damage to the Guardian wound, but you can see all the way down to the enemy Guardian right here.
That's insane.
It is. It's pretty good. This one, you know, everybody puts Cyclopses up on C. I don't know if this one is particularly strong just because it points directly at the stairs.
Right.
And so it's like not likely that somebody's going to be at the stairs, and most people just avoid it anyway.
Right.
If you have a Cyclops there. You can kind of shoot through it, but again, you have to be like kind of far away to be able to shoot through it. So I'm not sure this one is going to be all that great. You don't really have that good of sight lines, especially if you're like on the other side. And same with D over here, and then we'll transition into Clash too, and I'll show you some of the Clash ones after the Guardians Rampage for a little bit here. So this one gets posted up here, and this will give me an opportunity to show where the new Cyclops Walls are too. So yeah, see this one, I don't know, it's okay, I guess. And this is like, Cyclops Walls are usually aggressive, so we're on the back side here,
right.
And then this is pushing forward, so like an enemy that would be coming down this walkway would be blocked by the wall anyway. So I don't know, I guess like if a Wu jumps over it or something, you can still keep sieging him, or like, I don't know if they're running around in this area, but the sight lines on this aren't all that hot. So we'll see. It's still a very interesting mechanic. It's going to be super fun to experiment with and to play around with. Okay, we're going to transition to Clash once these Guardians are done cuddling. I'm going to switch back to our faces for just a moment. And we'll show off the other side. We'll go into Clash here. We'll show off the other side of the walls. Okay, and back to the game. here we are. All right. Again, this wall, I don't know, it gets in a weird spot, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't really have sight lines on this one, so it's kind of interesting. You can see up here, like, this one might be really good up here on C Point. This is where it gets kind of cool. Here's the new wall location that will be available tomorrow when the game updates. So all Cyclops walls on C during Clash and Sanctum Falls will be placed right here. That's a pretty cool spot. So it's going to prevent super jumps from going in there. And here is also the new B location. It used to be right here against this wall. Now it's a little bit further up. And again, you can kind of see, like, you can't get too close to it. So you can kind of shoot from over here. And there are, like, you can shoot through the entire thing. It's not just the transparent area, like the wall, the little rocks. You can still shoot through those. Yeah, you can still shoot through them. It's just your sight line's a little bit blocked by those. So this one might be pretty good. And then down here, of course, up at C, you do have crazy vision across the way at D, but you can see how close I can get to this thing. So it's not like I can just camp out right on top of it and be able to shoot through it unhindered. Yeah, so you got to be pretty far away from this guy to be able to shoot through it. So I'm not sure. It's a really fun and interesting idea, and there's going to be a lot of really cool things that people are going to find with it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some, like, crazy plays. I can't wait to see all the plays that you guys record and, like, all the insane things that you find with this. But yeah, it's like you can't stand directly on top of it, so I'm not sure it's going to be as overpowered as it sounds. But still, it's going to be a blast to try. And I mean, look at this dude. Yeah, look at how fancy he is. He's just meditating up here, and here we'll get to see some of his animation. Rawr. Yeah. All right, sweet. He's got like some little fur on his arms and some little spikes and stuff. Yeah, looking good. All right, cool. I think that's about it. Did I cover everything? I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've got... Yeah,
that's about it. Yeah, and it's 12 o'clock too. Perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yep. Unfortunately, we are unable to do a playtest today. Sorry, folks. We would have loved to, but unfortunately, the build that we have right now is still a test build. Everybody's working super hard on the next update, so this is a pretty big update, and the next one is going to be gigantic. Yeah, but yeah, it's going to be huge. So yeah, I'm sure you all have seen the information about what's coming in the October release and a little bit more. We've been teasing a bunch of cool stuff. Yes, all right, I see it. Yes, the map is in the October release. The new map should be in the October release. Fixed Drakes, go back and watch the VOD. We talked about the Drakes. They're definitely getting a buff. So... yeah, the update notes will be available publicly tomorrow. We're going to post all that stuff when the update goes live. Again, Rutger, available tomorrow with his skin. And then the week after that is going to be the Wu skin with the Stone Cerberus. The week after that is going to be the Sven skin with the Riftborn Cyclops. Week after that is going to be the Charnock skin. And then sometime in October, we're going to be releasing the largest update to Gigantic. It's going to be a very big update with a new map. And a bunch of more skins and a new character and all that stuff. So yeah, tons of new stuff coming down the line. I think that just about wraps it up. I think we've covered everything. Yeah. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. If you missed any of the update notes, definitely go back and check out the VOD. We're going to upload this to YouTube too, so you can check it out there. And the update notes will be available tomorrow. Again, with the bundle, there's going to be a bundle releasing tomorrow where you can unlock a lot of the base skins early. If you choose with the Stone Cerberus, you can unlock that stuff early with the bundle. So be sure to be getting those rubies right away so you're prepared tomorrow when this releases. All right. I think that's about it. Thank you all so much. For myself and Motiga and Perfect World, this has been a blast. I'm MoSoFetch.
AKAAmandaKane.
Yeah, and it's been great, and we will see you guys on the airship.
Yes.
All right, wave tour out. Bye.
Awkward wave, yay!